Hey Queen, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, well, first and foremost, I'll be your host tonight. My name is Cotton El Murkot. Don't worry, you won't see me for too long. Clap your hands right now for Miss Giddy Perez.
And then their mothers who trust me with their children. And I've learned that kids' haircuts requires a whole lot of patience and a whole lot of lollipops. It's amazing what a haircut can do for someone. All negativity that builds up inside of you comes out through your hair while you rest. So every day I'm stripping away pieces of stress. I'm like Giddy Scissorhands. I can write your name and put your jersey number underneath. I can make a star out of your hair and then color it in. Add some tribal designs and zigzags. I can fix a hairline that's really bad. Cheap work isn't good, and good work isn't cheap. So don't come sit in my chair talking about how the other shop up the block only charges 10. Well, take your ass over there and let them fuck you up then. Because I treat my haircuts like my poetry. I go in, I give teenagers mustaches and confidence just by passing my straight razor under some baby heads beneath their nose. I make older men feel young and vivacious. When they leave my chair, they even start to walk a different way. All because I make...
Enjoying the show so far?
Yeah.
Here she go, right here. Here you go, Dick.
This question is for Giddy. Just wondering, you've actually cut my cousin's hair. She does do a good job.
Who's your cousin?
His name is Will Ocasio. I don't know if you know him personally,
I don't.
but in regards to your poem about cutting hair, have you ever been inspired by one particular client and their hair? Like their hair spoke to you and told you a story about them?
I was definitely inspired by someone whose hair I cut. I'm not sure if their hair spoke to me.
Just that.
Yeah, I understand. One of my friends that I used to play basketball with in high school, her mom was recently diagnosed with breast cancer. And so she hit me up and she let me know that, her mom was going through the chemo and she was losing her hair. So she just wanted to take it all off. So her mom came in and like, hey, Miss Polly, how you doing? And she was just so strong. It's just, for a woman to shave her head by choice is one thing, and then it's by force and choice. It's a whole different spectrum, I think personally, because that's what women think define them. Their hair. That's why they're very picky about the hair, whether it be long, short, the edges laid, dyed, to fried to the side, however it goes. But she came in the chair and she was just really happy. I'm a Cancer, so I'm super emotional. So I was already like very tender, like, hey, I'll be quick and stuff like that. And she was like, no, it's fine, everything's good, I can get through it, God, she's very religious, and so she was just so strong through it all. And I was like, wow. So I'm cutting her hair, and she says, she has like a moment of weakness where she says, in the Bible it says, what was it? But basically, like, the woman's hair is her strength, right? It's like an excerpt in the Bible that says, your hair is your strength for a woman. And so it was a point where when I was cutting it off, she was watching it fall. She's like, I just keep thinking about that verse in the Bible, and I've been strong, but now watching my hair fall, I'm feeling weak. And then I thought about my poem, and I told her, I was like, well, in Islam, they shave their heads as a reminder that they've been washed clean of all their sins. Like all the sins they've committed while this hair was growing. And it just like totally turned her around, and she was like, you know what, thank you. Like, I really appreciate that. And then after the haircut, she leaned forward to give me a hug, and then I saw the scar on her chest. And it was so intense for me, you know what I mean? So I gave her a big hug, and she tried to pay me, and of course, I'm not gonna take the money, you know what I mean? Because this is my friend's mom, first of all, and second of all, she's going through something so traumatic. And but I told her that she can't cook me dinner. And but yeah, that was the time that I was really inspired by a haircut. So that's a great question. Thank you.
That's what's up.